Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new update video. So in today's update video, we've got a lot to talk about. First off, Star Stable is rebranding. Star Stable is now called Small Stable, which is the April Fool's joke of this year, and I'm going to show you what that is in a few seconds. Beside that, they have released part 2 of Catherine's diary, The Quest, and at the end of this video, I'm going to announce the teaser, which is really exciting. So make sure you keep on watching to find out about everything. Like I said, in a few seconds, we were going to check out Small Stable, so that's the first thing that we're going to check out today. So without any further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So when you log on, the first thing you'll see is welcome to Small Stable. In an effort to reduce our carbon footprint, all of your Vig's horses have been shrunk to a convenient and eco-friendly size. We hope this effort will please our environmentally conscious players and provide exciting new gameplay as a miniature horse. Welcome to Small Stable. So if you click on OK, and excuse me for my outfit for a second, you'll be shrunken down to like the tiniest size ever. Also, can we take a look at my reins? That's just weird. What happened to my reins? Do you see that? My reins are like to the ground and back to my hands. So that kind of glitches, but look how tiny we are. That is insane, you guys. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. And for those who don't know, this is obviously Star Stables' April Fool's joke because today is April 1st. And honestly, this is kind of cool. It's just weird that the reins glitched. I'm gonna go back to my normal size. So I'm gonna enlarge back again. And then we have my normal size. And let's reduce ourselves again for a bit to see if the rein glitch is still happening. And yes, indeed, it's still happening. I doubt that Star Stable is going to be able to fix it before today, but if they do, they're fast. I do like the fact that every single year they do something else. Last year it was Car Stable, today we have Small Stable, and honestly, this is a really cool April Fool's joke, and I think you can get a lot of fun out of this new feature. Obviously, Small Stable is only staying for April 1st, so you can only check it out today. By tomorrow, this enlarge/reduce button will be gone. So if you want to check it out, make sure you hurry and do it today because tomorrow it won't be April 1st anymore. So what do you guys think about Small Stable? Here I have my Tinker horse from the intro also shrunken down. I think it's pretty cool, and by the way, yes, this works on every single horse, so this is a pretty cool April Fool's joke. I like it. And then now let me know down below in the comments what you think. I would love to read the comments. Anyway, let's enlarge ourselves again and get straight into the new Catherine's Diary quest. So to get started with the second part of this quest, I will link my video on the first part in the upper right corner. All you have to do is go to Linda's house, which is right over here in Jarlaheim. Enter her house and go towards Linda and see what she has to say. We're only a third of the way done with restoring Catherine's diary. Are you ready to track down more memory fragments? And then we have to follow up with Linda. She says, I'll call upon the power of the moon circle to help make the memory fragments visible to you. And then we can complete this first quest, and then we have another reputation quest with 4 of the memory places thingies. I don't know what to call these. So in the first one, she says, perhaps you should look for memory fragments in EPONA. For the second one, she says, we have to look in DINO Valley, which is going to be a real challenge. For the third one, she says, try searching for memory fragments in Goldenhills Valley. And the last one, Spark of Love, is all around MISTFALL. And to be more precise, I think we have to look around Burke's Grange. So let's just go to MISTFALL first because I feel like that's going to be the easiest one. I mean, DINO Valley? Are you serious? That's going to be so hard. Luckily, I did choose a Tinker today, and these horses are cold tolerant, so we're lucky, but girl, that's such a big area. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. But anyway, let's go to MISTFALL first because I really want to do that one first because it's the easiest, and that way I can kind of re-explain the quest as well. So I'm going to take the trailer to Burke's Grange over here, and let's look for memory fragments over here. Now, in my last video, I did not include the locations of every single memory fragment. In this video, I am going to, so I'm just going to include some clips of me finding the memory fragments and just edit some music under the clips, and That way you know where they are too, which is very helpful, and that way I don't have to redirect you to another video, because that was something that you guys missed in my previous memory video. Also, in the first clip, I'm going to explain how this works very quickly, and after that you'll just see 9 other clips of all the other memory fragments. So let's just jump straight into our search for memory fragments in MISTFALL. The first one is right over here, and to catch a memory fragment, all you have to do is click on the pink butterfly, and then you can click over here and see all of the butterflies, all of the memory fragments in your Catherine's Memories book. So in case you did not know that, you know it now. Okay, and now let's really search for all of the memories very quickly, and then I'll be right back to check out the memory. And for the last one, this one is right over here. So now we have collected all of the memory fragments for MISTFALL. And for those who don't know where this campfire is, it's basically right next to the road. We have to go through here. But yeah, that was everything for MISTFALL. Now we have to go back to Linda right now to actually find out about these memories. So I'm gonna go back to Jarlaheim, and then we're gonna check out the memory. Here we are back at Linda's house, and then let's take a look at the quest Spark of Love. This is the farm that Kirsty Griswold inherited, isn't it? I've met Kirsty through online forums, but I've never met her grandfather, Burke. I wonder how he connects to Catherine's past. Let's find out. And then Linda does her strange dance again, and then suddenly we are in Catherine's memory. So here we have one of the memories, and Linda says it's Thomas again, and that man must be Burke, who owned the Grange. Poor Thomas seems overwhelmed by all those supplies. He should have brought a wagon. And here comes Catherine. She appears to be in low spirits. I can imagine. Things haven't been easier for her since she learned about her destiny. And the little girl running up to her, is that Kirsty? She's so little. Over here we have another one, and Linda says to this one, they're talking together. It's much different from the first time we saw them together. Something's changed. Whatever Thomas said to Catherine seems to have lifted her spirits. And the last one is right over here. Let's see what Linda has to say about this one. They came alone, but they're walking home together. This is a happy memory. Do you think this is when they first developed feelings for each other? Could be. I mean, I'm not sure, but this was everything for MISTFALL. We're going to go back to the present, and then we're going to go to the next location, which is Epona. Here we are in Crescent Moon Village, which is where Linda said I should start out. So we're going to start out in Crescent Moon Village. I'm not sure if the memory fragments are spread all across Epona or just in Crescent Moon Village, but I think we're at the same situation as in MISTFALL, because for the MISTFALL one they also said Burke's Grange, but turns out that the memory fragments were spread all across MISTFALL, so I'm assuming it's the same thing for Epona. Anyway, here we have a memory fragment right in the center of Crescent Moon Village, and that was the first one. So I'm going to try to find all 10 of them, and then I'll be right back to check out the memory. So be right back. So we finally collected all the memory fragments from EPONA. Honestly, I'm not finding these too hard. I mean, they're still hard, not gonna lie, but I think that Dino Valley is gonna be the real challenge for today. Anyway, we're gonna go to Linda in her house again to check out the memory that's connected with EPONA, and then we're gonna go to Golden Hills. By the way, for those who are only looking for the memory fragments in this video, you can find timestamps in the description box down below as well as in the pinned comment. So in case you're only looking for the memory fragments, that's a very easy way to navigate through this video. Anyway, here we are back at Linda's house, and we're gonna check out the memory that's attached to EPONA. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here we are in Crescent Moon Village, and Linda is doing her spell stuff so we can go back into Catherine's memories and check out everything that has to do with EPONA. I already see a little butterfly right behind me, so let's take a look over here. It looks like Evergrey is giving Catherine a lesson in soul writing. I can feel Aideen's light radiating from her, even in this echo from the past. She was really powerful. Is this Evergrey? That's insane. He looks so much different. Like, did I just say so much different? Obviously, I meant he looks so different. That's insane. Okay, moving on to down here. Look at the way Avalon watches Catherine. It's more than concern over his brother's methods. You don't think he had feelings for her, right? Poor Avalon. And right here we have the last memory, which says, "Oh, Catherine, she looks exhausted. Channeling the power of one magic circle is hard enough, but all four? I can only imagine." You would know better, of course. Evergrey doesn't look like the jovial sage we know today. Seems like he was a harsh teacher in his younger days. And after that, Linda says, "You did it. The memory is complete." So she's gonna pull us back to the present, and then we're gonna get into finding the memory fragments from Golden Hills. I'm gonna take the trailer to Jasper's farm, and from there we'll go all the way up to Golden Leaf Stables. So let's go to Jasper's pumpkin farm. So same system, I'm gonna show you all 10 memory fragments in a few clips, so let's get straight into it. And those are all of the memory shards for Golden Hills, and then now let's go ahead and look at the actual memory here. We're back on the trail that marks Aideen's mythical arrival on Jorvik. It was on this route that you started on your present journey of discovery. Will Catherine's experience here be as transformative as yours? And the same thing is gonna happen. Linda's gonna do her spell thing that's gonna move us into the memory itself. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, here we are, and let's look at all the different memories here. Whatever Catherine overheard appears to have been too much for her to bear. She's running away. Elizabeth is trying to reassure her. Please listen to her, Catherine. You can trust Elizabeth. It's Elizabeth and Ava. Whatever they're arguing about, it seems pretty intense. And here comes Catherine. Am I imagining things, or does she seem extra pale to you? I mean, I'm sorry, but the people in these shadows, they are white to me. I mean, of course they're gonna be pale. But anyway, in this memory, Catherine looks worried, doesn't she? Where are the others? You don't think she did the light ride alone, did she? And those were all of the memories for Golden Hills, which this was quite interesting. Learning about Catherine's relationship with Elizabeth and stuff, that's kind of interesting. A sisterhood of soul riders depends on trust. It's so painful to watch this group unravel. Let's go back. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to hug Misty and believe things will be okay. So that was it for Golden Hills Valley, and then now, last but not least, let's go ahead and take a look at Dino Valley. Oh, I don't know what happened with my star stable, but this looks weird. Okay, my star stable looks very weird though, so I hope it's gonna be gone after I take the trailer to Nick Stonegrounds' camp. I'm not sure though, and if it isn't gone, then I'll relog, but I really hope it's going to be gone. And it is gone, which is great. I already see a memory fragment over here, which I think this is number 1, and yes it is. So like I said, same system. I'm going to show you all the other ones. You've seen one now, and yeah, let's get into it. And then here we are finally back at Linda's house to do the last memory quest of today. I know that this video is already really long. I hope you like that. But yeah, let's take a look at this memory. It's called Cracks for some reason. And Linda says, something happened to Catherine out here on the ice. Something terrible. I can feel it. I'm almost afraid to explore this memory, but explore it we must if we're going to get to the truth. So let's go ahead and look at these memories over here. We'll start with the right one. It looks like Ava is healing Starshine. What a close call. Poor Catherine looks wrecked with guilt. I can feel the cracks in this sisterhood. What's happening? Catherine is out of control. Starshine, he's falling through the ice. Oh, I can hardly watch. And then back here we have our last one. It looks like Evergrey is briefing Catherine and the other soul rider on some sort of mission or exercise. This must be Ava. As she's riding on Starshine, she must be the champion of the Star Circle. Interesting. Ava doesn't look too happy to be riding with Catherine. It reminds me of the attitude Anne gave off the first time we rode together. And those were all of the memories for Dino Valley as well, you guys. Let's go back to the present and let's talk. So after today, I have to say I need to correct my opinion from the previous video. In the previous video, in part 1, I said that I found the butterflies to be too hard to find and that they were too much. And I still agree that they are too much, but Star Stable definitely listened to the too hard to find part because they're actually a lot easier to find this time. They're in obvious places, which is nice. Also, you might have noticed already, but we collected 4 lore books today. So 10 out of 15 we have from Catherine's Holbrook diary. The other 5 we'll discover in part 3 of this quest, which is coming at the beginning of May. And we have 1 from The Girl Who Talks to Horses, which for some reason I can't see right now. There we go. There's one of the books. The books about Epona, Dino Valley, Golden Hills, as well as MISTFALL, of course, are the ones that are new, and basically in these books you'll just find a summary of what we saw in the actual memories earlier in this video. So that was it for today's diary quest, and I have to say this definitely takes a long time. I spent 3.5 hours editing this video and also finding the butterflies, but now you know locations, so it's going to be a lot easier. The final part, part 3, will be released on May 6th, which is in a little over a month. month, and honestly, I'm really excited to see the final part of Catherine's memories because this is quite interesting. We learned so much about the previous Soul Riders. And yes, I know my game is acting weird again, but anyway, we're gonna move on to the next subject because believe it or not, there's more. So there is a new item in the Moorland bonus store, and there's actually a very exciting thing that I have to tell you about the bonus store too. So let's go to Moorland and let's talk about that too. So here we are at the bonus shop in Moorland, and the item that is new are these pants over here. Now you may have already seen it, but this pants has riding +5, jumping +5, and command +3. Star Stable made a lot of items in the bonus shop so that they have a lot of stats, which I think is really nice because back in the day, the items from the bonus store did not have any stats and they were basically useless, and now they have stats, which is really nice. Now, a lot of you also noticed that Star Stable removed the pole bending race from Josh right here in Moorland, and the reason why is because next week, Star Stable is releasing a separate village in Fairgrove that has everything to do with Western, and I'm thinking that Josh's race will be moved to that village, that ranch, and that is also the teaser for next week. The website says a new ranch is opening in Fairgrove. Be there next week to find a new paradise for everyone interested in Western riding. Now, if you would go to Fairgrove right now, you'd see that a big area of Fairgrove is flattened out, so it's going to be between MISTFALL and Fairgrove Village, and honestly, I'm so excited. You guys know I used to do Western in the past, and I still have somewhere deep down a passion for it, and I cannot wait till I can check it out. Also, have you guys seen this Bozal Hackamore? It's coming to the game. I can already say that. It's coming to the game, and Star Stable is also releasing brand new Western tax soon, so that is super exciting as well. And with that being said, you guys, we have finally come to the end of today's video. I know it's 23 minutes long. It's a long one, but I still hope you really enjoyed it. And if you did, then please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you would like to see more videos of mine, then go ahead and subscribe down below, as well as turn on your notifications so you'll never ever miss out on any videos I post. And then I really hope I'll see you back on Saturday with a brand new video. Bye guys!